Hello and welcome to another edition of my morning Spelunky 2 streams. You know what? I'm not going to pick Jay at the moment. I'm going to go with Anna again. Was playing a little bit this morning, had some technical difficulties with the stream, and had to start over. I just hit that robot with a pot. Now I feel bad about it. And started over. I mean, honestly, I didn't get very far at all. I made it to the second world once, but, you know, honestly, for those of you watching this on youtube.com, you're getting the post-warm-up Spelunky 2 stream. Wow. Whoa. Okay. That was wild. Yeah. Hopefully this goes a little bit better. I mean, I already took that thumb damage, but I know where the dog is. I think the dog is... I think the dog's in a spot where we're going to be able to get him. Yeah, we're fine. This is alright. Anyway, I was just talking about this before, but I'll kind of reset a little bit. The Microsoft acquisition of Bethesda yesterday kind of changes me a little bit from where Steven and I were, even as recently as like the other day when we were recording a podcast episode. Oh, that's really a bummer. That shouldn't be allowed even. What if I do this? Look at that. Beautiful. As recently as when we were recording the other day, where we were kind of under the impression that we were going to be getting a PS5 because that's the console that we wanted, and then getting an Xbox for the show because just in general, the Xbox has kind of been a blind spot for us, you know, and eventually PC as well. But the Xbox has kind of been a blind spot for us. So the whole thought was like, oh, we'll get both, but, you know, there's one that we actually wanted. And that was the PS5. And honestly, I don't know if I feel that way anymore. I think I'm more excited now for the Xbox, weirdly enough. It's not just the Bethesda acquisition, but, like, it definitely does speak to kind of, oh, wow. That was fascinating. It kind of just does speak to the power of what they're building over there with Game Pass, and just like what a huge monumental shift it is, you know. And you can see it in their marketing too, that like they kind of don't care because they know you're gonna make the switch or at least get an Xbox eventually. Like, I don't know if you out there have seen two turkeys. If you've seen the tweets where people are like tweeting at Microsoft, hey, I think I'm going to get a PS5, sorry, you know, and then the Xbox people are, you know, whoever's managing that account, are responding with like, that's fine, get whatever console's right for you, you know. They kind of don't care. I mean, like, at least that's the directive they've been given, you know, as the social team, which, like, you know, that kind of response doesn't happen without like lots of conversations, and okay, we're gonna get the paste. The paste is good. Lots of conversations and like alignment across like a bunch of different departments. So I think they're just like cool with it at the moment. I think they're very confident in what they're building, which is exciting. This is a rough spot to be in, to have the dog this early, because now I gotta be responsible for this dog. Let's do a little bit of exploring ahead. Oh, I just hit myself with the torch. Sad. Okay. Actually, let's go like this and just be a little bit safer here. I also want this guy. Ooh, it sounds like something bad is happening, actually. Okay. Oh, here's where we are. Okay. Hello. Okay. Wow. Oh, he didn't go all the way. Interesting. Hello. Whoa. There we go. Okay. It's very scary. There we go. Nice. Ooh, skeleton key. Yes, please. Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's play it safe. You know, I could go get all that other stuff, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. That was awful. Just truly sad. Alright. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm gonna order an Xbox. I don't think those games are gonna be exclusive, at least in the beginning. I think they'd be silly to not make some of them exclusive. Personally. You know, Starfield, the new big Bethesda RPG, you know, what they're considering their third big IP after, in terms of open world RPGs, after Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. You know, that's the kind of thing that having exclusive to your platform is probably a good idea. Funnily enough, you know, you also got Arcane as a Microsoft company. Sorry, Obsidian as a Microsoft company as well now. Which means their game Avowed, which seems to be like them saying, well, if you're not going to make an Elder Scrolls anytime soon, then I guess we'll do it. It's also going to be a Microsoft exclusive, it looks like. So, I don't know. Weirdly enough, the Xbox Series systems seem to be the like, oh shit, seem to be now the like Western RPG machines. Oh, I jumped into the lava. That was not good. Is that where the door is? It is, okay. Let's just get out of here. Well, let's see what's in there first. Some gold. Okay. Yeah. Xbox social team has been killing it. Yeah, totally agree. They're doing a great job. I mean, that was really cool, that little move that just happened there. Yeah, they've been doing an unbelievable job. I've been so impressed. I want to know what's up with this thing. This seems to be some kind of like button. Let me just put a bomb there and see what happens. It didn't do anything. Yeah, I've just been so impressed with them. It just seems weirdly like the exciting thing to do, you know. And again, they're not trying to beat Sony at their own game. They're playing a different one completely. You know, it's not a console war like I think a lot of people would want to have you believe or whatever. Because they see themselves now as like a kind of Nintendo Switch positioning in a way, where it's like, you know, it costs the same now. The Xbox Series S is the same price as the Switch. They are potentially your second console, which is a really wild position for Xbox to be in, I think. Okay, I'm gonna do this move. I'm gonna take this with me though. Oh, I have a lot of money. Let's see what the present is. Where? Teleporter? No. We're buying some ropes. The teleporter is the most volatile, dangerous, horrible thing. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, pre-orders go up soon. I'm thrilled. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool time. I'm more excited to get my hands on the Xbox than the PS5, which is wild. Also, the PS5 is a behemoth. I mean, I don't know if those of you watching have seen the renders of how big that thing is actually gonna be. But it is gigantic. It is, for context, the size of 3 Nintendo Switches, like if you were holding it like this, like handheld, 3 of them on top of one another, and a little bit bigger than that even, just like in terms of how tall it is. It's wild. It's wild to see that thing next to other consoles. Even next to like the Xbox Series X. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing that they built a thing that big. I mean, because like standard computer logic, right, is like it can be one of two between quiet, powerful, and small. And they're opting for quiet and powerful, so it has to be gigantic. I think, again, Microsoft going in an interesting direction with the like kind of MacBook Pro trash can style of get that turkey. Thank you. Ooh, shit. The like MacBook Pro trash can style of ventilation, I think, is going to be interesting to see how well they pull it off. The Mac Pro did a pretty good job with it, but you know, it really does require. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Ooh. It does require like being in an outdoor space, pretty much. Let me test my theory that these guys are afraid of turkeys. No, they don't seem to be. Okay. But also, given how often people were goofing on the PS5, the PS4 Pro being as loud as it was, I'm a little nervous about this. There we go. It doesn't surprise me that they made the silence of the thing one of their top priorities. The PS4 Pro is like stupid loud. I mean, it screams whenever you're playing anything. Not anything. I mean, I'm playing Spelunky on it, and it's fine. But there have been occasions in which, some games have a hard time running on it. Also, one of my like weird little gripes is games that are in 4K technically, but then they have like what's called a performance mode, or at least that's what they call it. That switches between 4K and performance, and like the 4K modes I find generally are like a little framey, a little laggy or something, and then the high performance mode is great. It's like, okay, well, I just don't think we were capable. Oh, what is that, another teleporter? Oh, what is this? What did I just pick up? I'm actually terrified by the thing I just got. What was that? Why was that just in the wall? The telepack allows you to teleport while freeing up your hands. Requires your feet to be off the ground, however. Oh, I'm gonna fuck up real bad with this thing. Okay. This is hilarious. I wonder if I could just make this guy go all the way to the bottom. I just feel like I have the teleporter, so I'm probably gonna die anyway, so like it might be fun to just mess around and see if I can do something wild. This is going kind of okay. Look at him, he's down there. I guess there is a bottom, technically. Alright, well. Ooh! He jumped! That was a bummer. Alright. We're back. I'm just so distracted by the Xbox. Oh. But for real, that Bethesda acquisition yesterday was just wild. I kinda still can't believe that it happened. But yeah, I think Starfield, Xbox exclusive probably eventually. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's go back up the normal path here. Enough. Ooh. Oh no! He didn't go in! Your voice echoes in here. What does that mean? Your voice echoes in here. I wonder if that just means there's like a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here. Interesting. Okay. Let's put a bomb here. I'm in like concentration mode now. I don't want this stream to end without having seen at least the jungle or Volcana. Oh, that was a bummer. I have 5 bombs, that's worth it. Oh! Oh my god, what a Spelunky thing to have happen. Very sad. Alright. Alright, this is like last run of the day. Man. It is wild to, I mean, I know I keep bringing it up, but it's wild to be playing this game in conjunction with Hades. Because like Hades, I do feel like I am magically getting further than ever before. Every like other run. You know, and how much of that is due to the upgrades I'm getting and how much of that is due to like actual player skill, and I'm starting to think that it's more due to upgrades than I think. I thought it was kind of a nice balance, but I think it might not be. I think it's tricking you into thinking there's a nice balance, but I think it might be all upgrades. Because if I was actually getting better at video games by playing them all the time, I'd be better at Spelunky too. Oh, I don't have nearly enough money for the spike shoes. What am I doing? Window shopping. Oh god, another spider. Ugh. Oh shit, did I just... Fuck. Alright, let's get out of here. Get the dog. Wow. Oh, please. Okay. Get this skull. Cool, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Steven says, I think there's still a mix in Hades at the very least. You're learning what combos of boons and upgrades work best for your playstyle, but they're definitely way more valuables than just learn the game, like in Spelunky. Yes. I agree. I mean, even the act in that game of, like, starting a run with, you know, a specific boon from a specific god, you know, because you know, like, that weapon plus that boon or plus that god's like status effect is going to be really helpful. It's interesting, you know, if you're like, oh, I love using the sword, you know, which is like the first weapon, but I love you know, Ares' doom status, which like when you hit somebody it does like an extra bit of damage after that. It just means you're like getting 2 sword hits in essentially every time. Like that kind of stuff, I think, is the kind of stuff you do learn, a la Spelunky. Oh man, really bad at that diagonal bat whip. I should probably just stop trying to do it even. Ooh, I thought I was gonna get that. That was a bummer. Alright. You know what? Actually, let's just do the daily challenge. Rapid fire bow in Hades is my jam, says Lord NBZ. Yeah. Yeah. I just had that for the first time in a run and got further than I've ever gotten before. I got all the way to the last boss of the game. I think they're the last boss. I don't want to say much more. I just found out that Colin in this game is actually a real person, which is wild. Or is at least modeled after a real person who is a very big fan of the original Spelunky, Spelunky Classic. Let's get the dog. Ooh. It really is like, well, I was just about to say it's the new enemies that are giving me the most trouble, but I really have a hard time with bats still, so maybe not. Oh, there's a spider up behind that cloth, and now the dog is dead. Cool. All right, onward. Yeah, I mean, I honestly can't speak highly enough of Hades. I mean, that game just rips, always. I was up real late playing it last night. I made it to the final boss again. But I don't want to say much more than that. But ended in tragedy both times I've made it there so far. But it does feel like I'm nearing the end, you know. This is like, oh, did I get hit and health? Ugh. Bummer. We're out of here. Yeah, I'm finding my runs in Hades tend to be like kind of shocking in that like I'll pick a weapon kind of as a goof and then get like a boon I didn't think would synergize as well, and then suddenly it's like, oh my god, I think I might be overpowered. You know, some of these weapons that I think are like not too exciting or whatever end up becoming some of my favorites, and a lot of them are due to the Daedalus hammer. Oh, please go in the door. Nice. Which in that game changes the like actual way your weapon works a little bit, and those are like wildly powerful, even more so than most of the boons, I would say. Like the rapid fire bow, for example, that someone in chat was just talking about. Lord MBZ was just talking about. I mean, that by itself, the fact that you don't have to charge up the bow to shoot is like such a monumental shift in the way you will play that game with that weapon. That bat was coming for me. Ooh, come on, man. There we go. He wasn't doing it. Rock for the road. All right. It looks like we're gonna make it to the second world, thankfully. It's hard to see with some of the glare. I just wanted to make sure there was no... Ooh! I killed the bat. Yeah, I'm always terrified of enemies in, Come on, yes. Oh! I thought he was closer. Nice. Crocodile in chat says, maybe I'm too close-minded, but if I don't find a good hammer by the end of the second area, I transition to farm gems mode. Oh, I was reading chat while I went through a door. Don't text and drive. Thank you to whoever clipped that, by the way. Very sad. Okay, well, at least I made it here. I feel a little bit better. That it wasn't all for naught, at least. Every time I make it to Volcana, it makes me feel a little bit better about my odds at this game. Maybe it shouldn't, but it does. Yeah, the I have a weird thought. Oh, never mind. I was hoping that putting lava on top of this would maybe activate it. I'm like really curious how to go about activating this. I'm sure there's like a really wild secret. That lava below me? No. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, it's 9. I gotta stop for today, but thank you all for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow morning with more Spelunky too, and I might be back with some Hades, honestly, because like I'm playing a whole lot of it, and why not stream some of it, I guess. So I guess tune in. Follow us all over the place. Into the Cast Online. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, or whenever it is that you're watching this. Goodbye.